Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into an explosive and thrilling storyline unfolding on CBS's hit series, The Bold and the Beautiful. Buckle up, fans, because we have a shocking revelation that's about to turn everything upside down. As we delve into today's deep dive, we find Luna driven by deep-seated emotions, primarily a fierce sense of rejection and betrayal. Luna's feelings are not without reason. She finds herself isolated and ignored by Steffi and Finn, who explicitly want nothing to do with her. Luna's pain quickly turns into a determined pursuit of revenge against Hayes, believing that striking at the heart of Steffi and Finn's world is her ticket to satisfaction. The twist comes when Luna stumbles upon an incredible secret, a bombshell revelation that could completely shatter lives and relationships. This secret is so monumental, so earth-shattering, that it redefines the landscape of trust and fidelity within the Forresters and their tangled web of love and deception. It turns out that Finn, the devoted husband and father figure, is not actually the biological father of young Hayes. This truth, which had been carefully concealed, emerges as Luna digs deeper into the family's hidden secrets. The fatherhood drama doesn't stop there. Luna uncovers that Liam, not Finn, is the true biological father of Hayes. Liam had deliberately altered the DNA test results to protect Steffi and Finn's happiness, feeling profound guilt for intruding into their relationship as a third party. His motive, though seemingly noble, is laden with complexities. He wished to shield their happiness from the chaos that he himself inadvertently caused, but his deception creates a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. With Luna now aware of this startling truth, she faces a crucial choice. Driven by her intense desire for retribution against those who dismissed and ignored her, Luna sees this revelation as the perfect weapon to dismantle Steffi and Finn's seemingly perfect life. The decision to expose Liam's secret isn't taken lightly, as she fully understands the catastrophic impact this disclosure will have. Yet, her yearning for acknowledgement and vengeance proves stronger than any hesitation. When Luna finally unveils the truth, the immediate fallout is devastating. Steffi, who has fought relentlessly to build a stable and loving family life, is thrown into chaos, questioning everything she believed was real. Her trust in Finn, already fragile due to previous relationship dynamics, shatters completely. Finn, blindsided by this shocking revelation, struggles with intense feelings of betrayal, loss, and confusion, as his role in Hayes' life is suddenly questioned and stripped away. The disclosure is particularly brutal because Finn, up until this moment, has been portrayed as the perfect husband and father figure. His identity, once clearly defined by his deep love and commitment to Steffi and Hayes, crumbles dramatically. The emotional upheaval leaves Finn deeply vulnerable, forcing him to question the authenticity of his relationship with Steffi and the legitimacy of his own paternal instincts. Meanwhile, Liam's role as the biological father emerges as a complicated truth. Liam's earlier deception was guided by guilt and a misguided sense of duty. He had hoped to preserve Steffi's relationship with Finn, believing that their love deserved a chance without interference. However, his attempt to control the narrative ultimately backfires spectacularly, causing a ripple effect of distrust and betrayal across all involved. Steffi is understandably devastated. Her entire understanding of loyalty, honesty, and partnership is irrevocably shaken. Having always prioritized family stability and trust, Steffi finds herself betrayed not only by Liam but by the very foundation of her marriage to Finn. The turmoil and heartbreak she endures resonate deeply with viewers, capturing the painful complexities of love, deception, and the harsh realities of betrayal. With the marriage between Steffi and Finn now hanging by a thread, Luna sees an opportunity. Previously kept at a safe emotional distance by Steffi, Luna suddenly has a clear path to Finn. Without the obstacle of Steffi's protective instincts, Luna can approach Finn freely, hoping to console and ultimately connect with him on a deeper emotional level. Her initial intentions of revenge morph into something far more complicated, a chance at genuine emotional connection, albeit born out of deep betrayal and broken hearts. Finn, emotionally fragile and betrayed, finds himself susceptible to Luna's advances. Her understanding and empathy at this critical juncture of vulnerability make her a source of unexpected comfort for Finn. Their burgeoning connection symbolizes how quickly relationships can shift when foundational trust erodes. Luna's strategy, originally calculated for revenge, evolves into something more emotionally nuanced, raising the stakes for everyone involved. As the storyline progresses, the entire Forrester family is drawn into the emotional storm. Steffi's devastation echoes throughout the family, causing fractures and tensions that ripple outward, affecting relationships far beyond just Steffi and Finn. Brooke, Ridge, and Taylor are forced to confront the chaos, questioning how family unity and support can survive amidst such profound betrayal and pain. Moreover, the revelation redefines Liam's character arc. Once viewed as simply caught between love and responsibility, he now faces the fallout of his morally ambiguous decisions. He grapples with overwhelming guilt, not only for disrupting Steffi and Finn's relationship but for causing emotional trauma to Hayes, a child who will now grow up in the shadow of these deeply personal betrayals. Liam's journey toward redemption becomes central, as he attempts to rectify his mistakes, rebuild trust, and offer sincere apologies to Steffi, Finn, and Hayes. However, the depth of betrayal he's committed complicates every step of his path. Audiences witness Liam's struggle with guilt and his earnest yet flawed efforts to regain integrity and trust within the family he unintentionally wounded. Amidst this turmoil, Luna's character emerges as both antagonist and catalyst, revealing the complexity inherent in revenge-driven narratives. While her actions initially stem from pain and rejection, Luna's subsequent choices and emerging relationships introduce intricate layers of moral ambiguity and emotional depth. The audience is compelled to consider the ethics of revenge and the potential for genuine emotional redemption after causing immense harm. The series expertly captures how quickly the dynamics of relationships can shift from stable to disastrous. It vividly portrays the fragility of trust and the destructive power of secrets and lies. Each character faces significant emotional growth, as the devastating revelation becomes a catalyst for profound self-reflection and transformation. Ultimately, the narrative emphasizes that truth, no matter how harsh, must eventually surface, and confrontations with reality can either destroy or rebuild lives. As the series moves forward, viewers eagerly anticipate how Steffi and Finn will navigate the wreckage of their relationship. Will they find forgiveness, or will their love become another casualty of Luna's initial revenge plot? Luna herself, now intricately bound in this complicated family drama, will have to confront the repercussions of her choices, forced to decide whether her initial satisfaction of revenge outweighs the emotional devastation she's caused. Next, we're diving deep into the emotional whirlwind brewing on The Bold and the Beautiful, as next week's episodes promise heart-wrenching developments. The spotlight may still be on the dramatic Luna Nozzawa storyline, but a far more tragic undercurrent is simmering beneath the surface at Forrester Creations. Liam Spencer, a beloved figure in the Los Angeles elite circle, is silently battling a terminal illness, with his time slipping away unnoticed by many of his closest allies. As whispers of his devastating diagnosis begin to circulate, the stage is set for tearful reunions, painful goodbyes, and unresolved familial ties that could shake the foundation of the Spencer dynasty. Let's unpack the layers of this poignant narrative, explore the potential return of a long-absent character, and reflect on the intricate bonds that tie these characters together in ways that could redefine their futures. The ongoing saga of Luna Nozzawa continues to captivate viewers with its twists and turns, as her presence at Forrester Creations stirs up rivalries and secrets. However, while the drama surrounding Luna dominates conversations in the fashion empire's sleek boardrooms, there's a heartbreaking oversight unfolding. Liam Spencer, once a central pillar of romance and rivalry on the show, is facing a battle far greater than any love triangle or corporate feud. His life is hanging by a thread. The ticking clock of his undisclosed illness adds a layer of urgency to every interaction, even as his friends remain blissfully unaware of the storm about to break. Soon, the news will ripple through the tight-knit community, prompting an outpouring of grief and a rush to be by Liam's side in his final moments. Picture the somber gatherings at the Spencer estate, where laughter once echoed during happier times, now replaced by hushed tones and tear-streaked faces as loved ones grapple with the impending loss of a man who has loved and lost so deeply on this iconic soap. Amid this tragedy, one glaring question looms over the storyline: how could the writers of The Bold and the Beautiful even consider letting Liam slip away without reuniting him with his brother, Wyatt Spencer? It feels almost unthinkable that such a pivotal moment in Liam's life could unfold without Wyatt, a character who shared a complex but ultimately loving bond with his half-sibling. Wyatt, portrayed by Darren Brooks, was unceremoniously written off the show years ago, leaving fans yearning for his return to the sun-soaked streets of Los Angeles. Rumors have swirled time and again about a potential comeback, with whispers of Wyatt reclaiming his place among the city's elite, perhaps stepping back into the family business or reigniting old flames. Yet, those hopes have remained unfulfilled, leaving a void in the Spencer family dynamic. If there was ever a time to bring Wyatt back, it is now, during this gut-wrenching chapter of Liam's life. Imagine the bittersweet reunion of the brothers at Liam's bedside, their past rivalries over women like Steffi and Hope fading into insignificance as they share a final, heartfelt exchange, reminiscing about the wild days of their youth and the father who shaped their destinies. Delving deeper into Wyatt's absence, it's worth noting the challenges of reintroducing him to the current landscape of The Bold and the Beautiful. Since his departure, Wyatt's romantic life has seemingly hit a standstill, with his relationship with Flo Fulton dissolving into a distant memory. The pool of eligible bachelorettes in Los Angeles is notably sparse for a character of Wyatt's charisma and complicated past. Could the writers craft a fresh love story for him, perhaps with a new face in town, or rekindle a spark with someone from his storied history as a way to anchor his return? Beyond romance, Wyatt's re-entry could serve as a stabilizing force for the Spencer family, particularly for his father, Bill Spencer, who will undoubtedly be shattered by Liam's prognosis. The visual of Wyatt stepping off a private jet, his signature smirk replaced by a furrowed brow as he races to the hospital, could be a powerful moment for longtime fans who have missed his dynamic presence on the canvas. The intricate history between Liam and Wyatt adds another layer of emotional depth to this potential reunion. Born to the larger-than-life dollar Bill Spencer, the brothers grew up worlds apart, raised by their respective mothers with no inkling of each other's existence. Liam lived a life shaped by privilege and heartbreak in Los Angeles, while Wyatt's early years were marked by mystery until Bill discovered his long-lost son as an adult. Their relationship, forged in adulthood, was anything but smooth. Rivalries over women, business dealings, and their father's approval often pitted them against each other in dramatic showdowns that kept viewers on the edge of their seats. Yet, beneath the competition, a genuine brotherly bond emerged, one that weathered betrayals and misunderstandings. When Wyatt left town, it was on amicable terms with Liam, a testament to the growth of their connection. To see them reunite now, under such tragic circumstances, would be a poignant full-circle moment, a chance to reflect on their shared journey, laugh over old grudges, and offer each other solace as Liam faces the inevitable. Bill Spencer, the patriarch of this fractured family, will undoubtedly play a crucial role in the unfolding drama. Known as Dollar Bill for his ruthless business tactics and unyielding demeanor, Bill often masked his vulnerabilities beneath a veneer of control. However, the loss of Liam could push him to a breaking point, unraveling the carefully constructed walls around his heart. In this moment of unparalleled grief, Bill will need Wyatt more than ever, not just as a son, but as a lifeline to keep the Spencer legacy from crumbling under the weight of loss. The image of Bill, usually so commanding, sitting silently in a hospital waiting room while Wyatt places a reassuring hand on his shoulder, could be one of the most emotionally charged scenes in recent B&B history. Add to this the chaos surrounding Luna Nozzawa, whose own entanglements with Bill have already stirred controversy, and you have a recipe for a family on the brink, desperate for unity in the face of unthinkable pain. As fans, the question remains: do we miss Wyatt on The Bold and the Beautiful? For many, the answer is a resounding yes. His quick wit, undeniable charm, and the unique perspective he brought to the Spencer family made him a standout character whose absence has been felt deeply. More critically, would it be a disservice to both the storyline and the audience if the writers chose not to bring him back during Liam's final days? The consensus seems to lean toward the belief that excluding Wyatt from this pivotal moment would be a missed opportunity, a failure to honor the history and emotional stakes of the Spencer brothers' relationship. Picture the alternative, a somber farewell to Liam where Wyatt's chair sits empty, a haunting reminder of what could have been. Now, contrast that with a scene where Wyatt rushes through the hospital doors just in time, his voice breaking as he tells Liam he's sorry for staying away so long. Which image resonates more with the heart of B&B's storytelling? In conclusion, as we brace ourselves for next week's episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, the intertwining narratives of Luna Nozzawa's drama and Liam Spencer's tragic decline promise to keep us glued to our screens. Yet, it's the potential return of Wyatt Spencer that adds an extra layer of anticipation, a chance to witness the healing power of family amid unbearable loss. Will the writers seize this opportunity to reunite the Spencer brothers for one last, unforgettable moment? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the emotional stakes have never been higher in Los Angeles. What are your thoughts? Do you yearn for Wyatt's comeback, and do you believe his presence is essential during Liam's darkest hour? Drop your opinions in the comments below, and stay tuned to the B&B Spoilers channel for all the latest updates on this gripping storyline. Until next time, keep those tissues handy. This is one chapter you won't want to miss.